Loves this kid, Thomas. Physicality, but boy, is he under the microscope against these wide receivers for the Bengals. This will be a first down and more for Cincinnati.
Things much easier to acclimate yourself to this offense.
Jets bring some heat. Flacco, quick release. Not the slightest bit of hesitation. Finds his star, Jamar Chase.
How he got the ball to Higgins in the quick game and also down the field.
AFC's Offensive Player of the Week. Flacco play action. Smooth delivery completes. Noah Fant.
If he could throw the ball on time, the Jets' passing defense has no chance.
Back to the ground game. Brown sprinting through a gaping hole all the way down to the 12-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark the football. Malachi Moore. Flacco takes a snapshot of the defense. 3rd and 6 over the middle. Incomplete. Hit all 4 of his field goals on for a 26-yard chip shot. Good snap, good hold, and Cincinnati is going to come away with 3 points. Pitch play. This is Breece Hall trying to bounce to the edge. Good pursuit by the Bengals.
When you don't really have your go-to target like Garrett Wilson, so he is going to have to adapt.
Fields, design run. I wondered if we would see a little bit more of that in this Jets offense. 3rd down.
To stop the run, Breece Hall has to get his touches.
3rd and short. Isaiah Davis. Did he get enough? No signal from the officials. They snap it with one of the play clock. Hall buried. Takes over on downs as the Jets come up short on a 4th and less than a yard. Flacco sells it well, completes back to the tight end Fant. And this Bengals offense is rolling already. Arch, take us back to that 4th down.
Jamar Chase.
Here's P. Ryan, 1st down and more. Spins his way. Let's see where they mark him. Looks like they're going to mark him just. Flacco on the keeper. Flacco, touchdown.
You'll have to be patient. I don't think just dropping back Justin Fields over and over again is going to be your answer.
Quick pass game here. This is Hall. Would they try to get him more involved? First kind of positive thing working on this possession as they play outside the 35. Little misdirection. This is Williams getting a chance at a touch into the open field.
In this offense, he's their best player, and he has to be featured today in this game.
Certainly has been the featured player so far as he gets down close to the 30. Aditi.
He's going to be okay.
If he wants to be a part of the solution, the answers for this team, no doubt. As the run play here by Davis. Nick Folk, 24 consecutive field goals. And that streak continues as he puts it in. Again, we're thinking about his family on this Sunday afternoon from Cincinnati, where conversely he grew up only about 45 minutes away in Centerville, Ohio.
Being able to get on the same page, it's really hard to stop these receivers in single high coverage.
Chase, and he's going to get up.
Getting better and better, so it's really difficult for a defense to hone in on where he's going to be.
Flacco, a little bit of movement, puts some air under it. Deep down the field, Higgins wide open for the touchdown. On pass.
Well, how about this? The savviness from Higgins. Watching. Right now, the Bengals rolling.
So Jets playing a 14-point hole. How committed can they stay to the run game as Breece Hall Arch runs for a 1st down? It's the drive. Who can step into that void for the Jets? Back to Hall. Going to be close to the line of the game, maybe about a half-yard short.
In your run game in critical situations.
It is indeed the keeper with Fields. They get the push. And the Jets are going to have the 1st down. 1979. How quickly can they put all that behind them? Play action from Fields. Puts a laser beam on it. Middle of the field. Gets it to Tyler Johnson. And Johnson's still not done. Going to get inside the Cincinnati 25.
3rd down in scramble situations.
So Hendrickson on the sideline. He's only played 13 defensive snaps till this point. As Breece Hall is going to be well short of the 1st down. Jordan Battle among the tacklers.
Alert sprint out pass here to Fields right.
Fields does indeed look right, goes towards the end zone. It is caught. Johnson for the Jets touchdown. Offensive operation that has been dormant. 15 yards.
I tell you what, this is really a great throw by Justin Fields with pressure in his face coming to the right. Jets defensive front haven't even gotten close to Flacco in this one.
This will be a first down as Chase makes another catch.
Already averaging 6.5 a carry.
Flacco, that little fake. And P-Ryan's going to get inside the Jet 40. That should take us to the 2-minute warning on the Verizon halftime report. Big third down here. Jets have all 3 timeouts. Flacco delivers over the middle, and it is caught by Chase.
You want to score, but again, you just leave opportunity on the table for the Jets to get something if they get the ball back.
Jets rush 4. Boy, Flacco threads the needle. Brown busts his way in for the touchdown. It was Quincy Williams who had a chance, unable to bring him down. 19 yards on a catch and run from Brown. Bengals coming with a blitzer up the middle. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. Big play finding Williams. First and 10, Jets down to 63 seconds. 2 timeouts left. Fields protected. Fields completes again. It's Johnson over the... Fields from the gun on 2nd and 5. This is going to be another first down for the Jets.
Yep.
Isaiah Williams.
Careful, do not throw over the middle.
Fields certainly looking towards the sideline or the end zone. That is a little bit high.
Just got to throw it away. It has to be a clear throw.
Fields towards the end zone, incomplete. Once again looking for Taylor. 25-yard chip shot. Nick Folk, who has been money in the bank, has not missed one from inside of 40 since 2017, and that streak continues. Fields quick delivery to Lazard. Well-designed play that's going to get the Jets close. Still not ready to come back from that knee injury. 3rd and 2. Fields looking for the line to gain, and he's got it. First down, Jets.
And that's the legs of Justin Fields.
This is Davis. Davis slips a tackle. Big chunk play. Davis on a full sprint. Showing the wheels for the Jets. Finally, it was Battle who saves a touchdown.
How Breece Hall hasn't been effective, even though this defense have given up explosive runs this season. And we weren't thinking of Davis. I was thinking more of Breece Hall come at a better time.
Here's Breece Hall. He bounces to the outside. Boy, look out. One of the camera operators takes a hard hit. Trying to cut this thing back to a 1-score game. Fake handoff from Fields over the middle, completes back to the rookie tight end Taylor. There's another flag thrown.
Pressure situation.
Jets need a play from Fields. Free blitzer. Fields gets it out. Wobbly pass, and it's incomplete. And they could not have timed that blitz more perfectly. Folk, and he's going to bring the Jets a little bit closer. Back to the rest of our terrific CBS crew. Happy to have you with us. As Jace Brown is buried, going to lose a couple.
And be able to break it down to its lowest common denominator so he can go out there and process fast.
Boise done it quickly. Flacco, they give chase. Look at the old guy. First down, Bengals.
To the quarterback, he's going to kill you with his legs. That is not what you say when you play Joe Flacco. But the Jets undisciplined or the cap, because that's what happens when you get over 40 and you play football and pickleball.
Samaje P-Ryan busting one up the gut. Mark the football down at the Jet 45. P-Ryan giving Chase Brown a breather. He's going to get another Cincinnati first down.
Across America.
I think there has been an uptick in the Flacco jerseys, no doubt, especially here in Cincinnati the last couple of weeks. Little sidearm delivery gets it to Fantz, who's putting together a nice day for the Bengals. Going to fight his way close to the first down. And here we go, 2nd and 10 Bengals. P-Ryan. P-Ryan busted one free. P-Ryan 10-5, touchdown! It's down.
Well, you get bad gap discipline here and here, but you got to also give the credit and how it hasn't been played effectively this season.
Jets pick up the blitz. Fields. Beautiful decision. Gets it to Taylor for the first down. Jets. Aditi. Play clock down to 2. First and 10 for the Jets. Back to the ground game. This is Hall. The shiftiness. Hall's got a first down and more. Taking on all comers as Breece Hall bounds for the edge.
Use your run game to try to pick up this first down.
Handoff Hall. Hall in for the Jets touchdown. And they just keep on coming here in Cincinnati. As the Jets are over the 200-yard mark on the ground. Fields steps up. Fields under duress. Pulls it back. He's going to run, and he gets it.
Come in here and Fields play well and run the ball for over 200 yards and still come back and have yourself in this position.
So my J.P. Ryan, boy, the drive starter that Cincinnati was hoping for.
And schematically, the Jets don't have anybody to account for that gap.
So P. Ryan now the workhorse. P. Ryan slips a tackle. And he's going to have another first down for the Bengals. All the different quarterback instability players that Wilson has played with.
Oh, boy.
And here's Chase. Open green grass in front of him. Just lethal with the open terrain. Bengals once again in business. Here they go. Brown. Boy, they are just carving up this Jets run defense at the moment. Without question in the NFL. Lock them up big contract extensions after last season. Chase Brown taking on tackler.
And then today, really, this is a complete game by the offense, throwing and running.
Here's Brown. Brown. Touchdown. Boy, Cincinnati with a quick strike after the Jets banged it in for the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Cincinnati restores order and their lead back to double digits.
To be honest, this offensive line, you could point out some mistakes that the Jets are making on defense. A touchdown. You don't go on this drive and get a touchdown, then you have to start thinking your defense has to get to take the ball away for you to get those possessions.
Bengals rush 4. Fields protected. Fields going to run for it. Boy, he has to split 2 defenders, and he takes a hard hit. Long setback is Davis. Fields fakes to him. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert slips the tackle. They finally bring him down. Looked like he'd gotten around Carter, who recovers for the tackle. Isaiah Davis is playing himself into a bigger role in this Jets offense. He's been terrific for New York. Here's Breece Hall, breaking one for the Jets. Hall, second effort, and he's in for the touchdown.
He may have.
Did he stay inbounds? If it stands, it's a 27-yard touchdown run. Right foot in. Right there, right at the 3-yard line. Boy, it's close from that vantage point, Arch.
I think I see green grass. I think I see a sliver of green.
Now, you still got that 2010. I think you're right from that vantage point.
That is tight.
Breece Hall got it. Jets already within 8. They're going to go for the 2 here. Interesting indeed. Fields evades, throws towards the end zone. It's caught by Davis. They're going to rule incomplete.
Well, you only do that if in your mind you're going for the win. And you're saying, hey, we're not here to
reviewing the play. The receiver caught the ball and was beyond the goal line when he caught it. 2-point. It's good.
All right, we appreciate Gene all over it. All right, Adam, we will be keeping close tabs on that one. 2nd and 10. Flacco over the middle, up the seam, and it is incomplete. Crowd quiets down for this offense. Flacco from the gun on 3rd and 10, buying himself some time, and they finally get to him. First sack for the Jets today, and it's Will McDonald.
We haven't had an answer for you running the football in this second half.
Play action from Fields. Fields going to take a shot, and he delivers a strike. up the sideline to Arian Smith. Here's Breece Hall. Hall slips a tackle. Hall very close to another Jet first down to the Cincinnati 25. Cincinnati lead. Fresh set of downs for the Jets. Fields from the gun. Operating over the middle. Completes. It's Davis again. Getting everything they can handle from the winless Jets. Davis going to lose a yard.
What are you going to do to pick up this 2 yards?
3rd and 2. Sidearm delivery. It's caught. First down Jets. Mason Taylor able to squeeze it. He knew he was going to get it. It was the right shoulder that they're looking at as they took a closer look at him, and that just adds to the intrigue here down the stretch. Hall, boy, thought about it, now tosses to the end zone, and
no.
he's got Taylor for the Jets touchdown. And this Cincinnati crowd stunned as the Jets have come all the way back, and they've got a shot to take the. How about the play call from Tanner Engstrand? A running back pass in that kind of a moment for an OC and play caller that's been under the gun. All the hits he's taken with some of the offensive struggle.
You know, offenses these days only need about 30 seconds.
Chase Brown's trying to spring one, gets into the second level.
Well, this is one that you can't afford to drop if you're the Bengals.
Flacco up the seam. That one deflected in the air. My goodness, nearly picked.
Really is the one that made that happen.
Cincinnati needs about 18 yards, maybe 17 to get into the field goal range of McPherson.
So now you have to call a timeout.
All the decisions to try to put his team in a position to get one here. Flacco from the gun. Here they come. Flacco again under duress. Just has to throw it up.
There's no doubt that the Jets will have safety help.
Day comes down to this for the Bengals. 4th and 9. Flacco protected. Flacco's pass incomplete.
And you can't cover Yossi Vosh any better than that.
Aaron Glenn. Everything him and his staff have had to contend with. The questions. This is his moment. They finally get one. Guy who's been in this position before. His previous years with Detroit, that 21 Lions team. All the losses piling up before they tasted victory. Hoping for similar fortunes with the New York Jets.